Unlocking your inner visionary, the power of awareness, faith, and unwavering focus. Welcome, dreamers, doers, and visionaries. Today, we're embarking on a journey that will challenge your perspective, ignite your spirit, and maybe even change the course of your life. I recently had the incredible privilege of sitting down with Latasha Brown, a true force of nature in the world of entrepreneurship. Her insights aren't just business strategies, they're life altering wisdom that has the power to transform not just companies, but entire communities. Latasha Brown isn't just a cosmetology graduate turned successful small business owner. She's a beacon of hope, a testament to the power of perseverance, and a living, breathing example of what happens when you combine razor sharp awareness with unshakable faith. Her impact extends far beyond the walls of her thriving salon. She's a mentor, a community leader, and a source of inspiration for countless aspiring entrepreneurs who dare to dream big in a world that often tells them to think small. Now, let's dive into the heart of Latasha's philosophy, a mantra so powerful it could very well become the battle cry of a new generation of entrepreneurs. Keep your head on a swivel and trust God in all that you do. Pause for a moment and let that sink in. It's deceptively simple, isn't it? But within those words lies a blueprint for success that's as profound as it is practical. Let's break it down, shall we? Keep your head on a swivel. Now, I know what you're thinking. Is she suggesting we all develop a case of chronic whiplash? Not quite, my friends. This is about cultivating a state of heightened awareness that borders on the superhuman. Imagine you're walking through the bustling streets of New York City. All right, got it. Now, picture yourself not just seeing what's directly in front of you, but being acutely aware of everything around you. The honking taxis, the aromatic food carts, the hurried business people, the wide eyed tourists. You're not just observing, you're absorbing, processing, anticipating. That's what it means to keep your head on a swivel in the world of business and life. It's about developing a 360-degree view of your environment. It's seeing not just the obstacles in your path, but the hidden opportunities lurking in the shadows. It's about noticing the subtle shifts in the market before your competitors do. It's about hearing the unspoken needs of your customers in the spaces between their words. But here's where it gets really interesting. Latasha doesn't just stop at awareness. She pairs this hypervigilance with something that might seem contradictory at first glance: unwavering faith. Trust God in all that you do, she says. Now, before you start thinking this is going to turn into a sermon, let me assure you this principle transcends any specific religious belief. It's about having faith in something bigger than yourself, whether that's a higher power of the universe or simply the belief that things will work out if you put in the effort. This trust isn't passive. It's not about sitting back, twiddling your thumbs, and waiting for success to fall into your lap. No, this is an active trust. It's the kind of trust that gives you the courage to take that leap when everyone else is telling you to stay put. It's the faith that allows you to invest in that wild idea when conventional wisdom says you're crazy. Think about it. How many times have you been paralyzed by indecision, caught in the trap of overanalyzing every possible outcome? How often have you missed opportunities because you were too afraid to act? Let's see, Latasha's approach suggests a middle ground, a sweet spot between vigilance and faith. It's like being a tightrope walker. You're keenly aware of every gust of wind, every subtle shift in balance. But at the same time, you have an unshakable trust in your ability to make it to the other side. You're not ignorant of the risks, but you're not paralyzed by them either. Now, let's talk about focus and determination. Latasha emphasizes the importance of staying focused and determined to crush every goal set. In a world full of distractions, where our attention is pulled in 1,000 different directions every day, this level of focus is nothing short of revolutionary. Imagine you're a sculptor staring at a massive block of marble. To the untrained eye, it's just a hunk of rock. But in your mind's eye, you can see the masterpiece waiting to be revealed. That's what it means to stay focused and determined. You're not just working, you're creating, even when others can't see your vision. This level of focus requires discipline. It means saying no to the good so you can say yes to the great. It means waking up every day and recommitting to your goals, even when progress seems slow. It's about understanding that success is not a sprint, it's a marathon, and sometimes even a series of marathons. But here's where many people get it wrong. They think determination means never changing course, never adapting. Latasha's wisdom suggests otherwise. Remember, we're keeping our heads on a swivel. This means being determined enough to stick to your goals, but aware enough to adjust your approach when necessary. Think about some of the most successful businesses of our time, companies like Amazon, Google, or even smaller, nimble startups that have disrupted entire industries. Their success didn't come from rigidly sticking to one plan, it came from having a clear vision, staying determined to achieve it, but being flexible enough to pivot when the market demanded it. Now, let's tackle perhaps the most challenging piece of Latasha's advice: trust the process. In our world of instant gratification, where we expect overnight success and viral sensations, trusting the process can feel like swimming against a tsunami. But here's the truth, and it might be hard to swallow: real, lasting success rarely happens overnight. Trusting the process doesn't mean blindly following a set path. It means understanding that growth, both personal and professional, is often nonlinear. It's about embracing the journey with all its ups and downs, twists and turns. Think about a time when you faced a significant setback in your business or personal life. In the moment, it probably felt like a failure, a step backward. But looking back now, can you see how that experience shaped you? How it taught you resilience, forced you to innovate, or opened up new opportunities you hadn't considered before? That's the power of trusting the process. It's about having faith that every experience, good or bad, is contributing to your growth and ultimate success. It's about understanding that the path to achieving your goals is rarely a straight line, but rather a winding road that sometimes takes you through unexpected terrain. But let's be clear: trusting the process doesn't mean passively waiting for success to come to you. It means actively engaging with each step of your journey, learning, adapting, and growing along the way. It's about finding the balance between pushing forward with determination and having the patience to let things unfold. Now, you might be thinking, this all sounds great in theory, but how does it apply in the real world? Let's look at it through the lens of Latasha's own experience as a cosmetology graduate and small business owner. In an industry as dynamic and personal as beauty and cosmetics, success isn't just about technical skills. It's about building relationships, staying ahead of trends, and constantly evolving your craft. For someone like Latasha, keeping her head on a swivel means staying attuned to changing beauty trends, being aware of new techniques and products, and always looking for ways to better serve her clients. Trusting God in all she does translates to having faith in her skills and vision, even when faced with challenging clients or economic downturns. It's about believing in her ability to overcome obstacles and seize opportunities even when the path forward isn't clear. Staying focused and determined to crush every goal set is crucial in an industry where competition is fierce and client loyalty can make or break a business. It might mean setting clear targets for client retention, continuously improving her skills, or expanding her services strategically. And trusting the process. In the beauty industry, building a loyal clientele and a strong reputation doesn't happen overnight. It's about consistently delivering quality service, building relationships over time, and understanding that each client interaction, each day of work, is part of a larger journey towards success. But the beauty of Latasha's approach is its universality. Whether you're running a beauty salon, launching a tech startup, or pursuing any other dream, these principles apply. They're about cultivating a mindset that's both vigilant and trusting, focused yet flexible. Now, let me share with you a story that illustrates the power of this approach. A few years ago, Latasha was faced with a decision that would make or break her business. The economy was in a downturn, and many of her regular clients were cutting back on their beauty treatments. The easy choice would have been to lower her prices, maybe even cut corners on quality to save costs. But Latasha kept her head on a swivel. She saw beyond the immediate crisis and recognized an opportunity. Instead of lowering her prices, she invested in advanced training, learning cutting edge techniques that weren't available anywhere else in her area. It was a risky move. It meant spending money when income was uncertain. This is where trust came in. Latasha had faith in her vision, in her skills, and in her ability to provide value to her clients. She focused on her goal of not just surviving the downturn, but coming out stronger on the other side. The result? While other salons in her area were closing their doors, Latasha's business thrived. Her new skills attracted high-end clients who were willing to pay premium prices for premium services. She didn't just weather the storm, she used it as a launch pad to take her business to new heights. This story illustrates a crucial point. Success often comes not from avoiding challenges, but from how we choose to face them. It's about keeping our eyes open for opportunities, even in the midst of difficulty. It's about having the faith to take calculated risks, the focus to see them through, and the patience to trust the process. But let's be real for a moment. This approach isn't always easy. In fact, it's downright challenging most of the time. The world of entrepreneurship, especially for Black business owners, is fraught with obstacles. Systemic barriers, limited access to capital, and societal biases can make the journey seem insurmountable at times. It's in these moments that Latasha's wisdom becomes not just helpful, but essential. It's about recognizing that while we can't control all the circumstances around us, we can control our response to them. We can choose to stay alert, to keep our faith, to maintain our focus, and to trust in our journey. Now, I want to challenge you. As you leave here today, how will you apply these principles in your own life and business? What would it look like for you to keep your head on a swivel in your industry? How can you cultivate a deeper trust in your journey, even when the path ahead isn't clear? I want you to take a moment and think about your biggest goal right now, the one that excites you and scares you in equal measure. Now, imagine approaching that goal with the mindset we've discussed today. Picture yourself aware of every opportunity, trusting in your ability to overcome obstacles, focused on your vision, and committed to the process no matter how long it takes. Can you feel the shift in energy, the sense of possibility and purpose? That's the power of embracing this approach. It's not just about achieving goals, it's about transforming how you see yourself and your potential. As we wrap up, I want to express my deepest gratitude to Latasha Brown for sharing her wisdom and experiences. Her insights remind us that success in business and in life isn't just about strategies and tactics. It's about cultivating a mindset that allows us to navigate challenges with grace, seize opportunities with confidence, and trust in our journey, even when the destination seems far away. Remember, keeping your head on a swivel isn't about paranoia, it's about possibility. Trusting in a higher power isn't about passivity, it's about finding the strength to take bold action. Staying focused and determined isn't about rigidity, it's about resilience. And trusting the process isn't about complacency, it's about commitment to your growth and vision. So, here's my call to action for you. Starting today, commit to living with heightened awareness. Train yourself to see not just what's in front of you, but what's around you, behind you, and on the horizon. Cultivate a deep trust in your abilities and your journey, especially when the path isn't clear. Set audacious goals, not just for your business, but for your life. And then stay laser focused on achieving them. But remember, focus doesn't mean tunnel vision. Keep your mind open to new possibilities, new approaches, new ways of reaching your destination. And finally, trust the process. Embrace every experience, every setback, every victory as part of your unique journey. Know that every step you take, even the ones that feel like missteps, are shaping you into the success story you're destined to become. The world is waiting for what you have to offer. It's waiting for your ideas, your passion, your unique perspective. Don't let fear hold you back. Don't let setbacks derail you. And don't let anyone tell you that your dreams are too big. Keep your head up, your faith strong, and your determination unwavering. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, and your next step could be the one that changes everything. So, what are you waiting for? The world needs your vision. It needs your courage. It needs your unwavering focus and determination. Your success story is writing itself with every choice you make, every risk you take, and every obstacle you overcome. Now go out there and show the world what you're made of. Keep your head on a swivel, trust in your journey, stay focused on your goals, and embrace the process. Your time is now. The stage is yours. The world is waiting. Thank you.